Hello, Mr. Altar, and I'll be giving my speech on school uniforms. The struggle of deciding what to wear to school every day is what a public school kid will go through. Not only will the stress be on the parent, but it will also be on the student deciding whether they want to wear sweatpants or whether they want to wear jeans every single day. If a school would just make wearing uniforms mandatory, it would thoroughly decrease this problem in today's society. Although there are benefits to not wearing a school uniform equality, gang violence, and a student's overall sense of well-being and school atmosphere will thoroughly increase. From the article, Are School Uniforms a Good Idea?, they state that school uniforms aren't a good idea. They feel like it is taking away a sense of freedom that the student is entitled to have. By being able to wear the own clothes that you own, you are able to express the way that you feel in your jeans, your shirt, and your shoes. And not all clothes look good on everybody. Some people feel as though uniforms don't look good on every single student. By being able to wear your own clothes, you are wearing clothes that fit your own likings and needs and feel comfortable in yourself. By wearing school uniforms, you're becoming equal to everybody else in your school. It is almost as if it's an equalizer. You will be looking the same as the person to your left and your right. If you weren't wearing a school uniform and the person to your left was wearing designer clothes and the person to your right wasn't, you can automatically stereotype that person into a low-income household. And that person, knowing that they can't afford those clothes, will feel bad that they aren't able to afford the nicer luxuries of life and feel like they're being secluded and people are looking down upon them. By wearing school uniforms, it is also a lot cheaper. You aren't having to constantly buy new clothes and keep up with the trends that are occurring today. When you wear school uniforms, you can keep school uniforms for years and years and years, so you're not reinvesting money in clothes that you don't need. Also a big problem is bullying. By wearing your own clothes, it goes back to the low-income household. By wearing your own clothes, it can make it feel that people are looking down to you, and bullying can happen, being teased for not wearing nice clothes, or being made fun of because your clothes are just too nice. Also, there is gang violence. Some gangs can associate themselves by different articles of clothing, maybe by color, maybe by different shoes, and by possibly wearing those different types of clothing, you can be stereotyped into that type of gang. And by being stereotyped into that is where a lot of violence can occur in schools. We send our kids to schools to be in a safe environment, not so that bad things will happen to them. And with school being safety being the ultimate concern, being able to wear uniforms, you wouldn't know who anyone is with. Even if you were with a gang or not, you wouldn't know it, so your student would be safe at all times. Also, it is having a positive effect on students' attendance to school. Our ultimate goal in the United States is to have kids go through school, to have a good education, to help better our society every single day. Kids are the future of America. And by being able to wear school uniforms, kids are wanting to go to school more because they know they're not going to get bullied, they know they're not going to get teased. So I feel like school is a safer environment for them to go through. In the article Uniform, there is a research study at BYU where they were told that schools that had more uniforms, they had a higher graduation rate and a higher attendance rate than every other school that didn't. That is showing that uniforms are making a difference in today's society. By having a higher graduation rate, that means that more kids are going on to secondary institutions to make their education go further and to help out, get jobs, give back to the community. And also, by wearing school uniforms, you're not distracted. School uniforms are more business-like, they're more professional, it's easier to stay focused. When you wear your own clothes, you can have bling, you can have sparkles, you can have different things that can distract kids from focusing on the thing that really matters in school, and that's your schoolwork. There are good things that come with wearing school uniforms, and there are also bad things that come with it. But ultimately, by wearing a school uniform, it is benefiting everybody in society by hopefully having uniform equality and having no gang violence and helping the student have a better time in the schooling system. There was a poll taken, and most teachers did vote that school uniforms were helping their community as a whole, that their children were learning better and enjoying their time at school more.